What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is Fee. When I don't know, so I forward out and give my little review or my take on New Rules, which took place over the weekend on July 2nd in Jamaica at the National Stadium car park. Now, for me, just to get right into it, I am so proud. I don't know if Alka would ever get to hear this flag or the team, but I am so happy, not just as a Vendetta fan, but a music lover, a Jamaican. I am so proud of you, Alkaline. I can't even put into words. Kerry, big up yourself. You did that. Big up to the whole team, promotion, sponsors, security team, police, everybody that, helped to, in some way, whether big or small, contributed to this show being, this festival. It was a festival this time, and they contributed to it being so successful, and I'm very happy. Once again, I'm proud. So I just want to big up everybody that was a part of it, and definitely the fans, the people that, pay their money and turn up to the event, I just want to shout it out because you guys could have been anywhere else on that day and you chose to be at New Rules. So I just say big up to everybody that went there. So on the show, you had, this for me, it seems like it was definitely a way to showcase and inspire young artists, and so you had quite a few of them on the show, as well as, dancehall giants like ALKALINE or Idonia. You had a lot of young artists out there showing their talents, and, I thought that was a great look. So on the show, you had Kasik. I thought he was very good, very talented. I was on an IG live at the time because unfortunately I didn't get the link in time, so I caught his performance on an IG live, and from my ear, him going good. And so I also saw Marcy Chin. She have that viral song, I think, Give Me More. I saw her, a bit of her performance. You have Pretty. She go out there and she do her thing. You had Knox, who from the Data camp. So Knox go out there and him do him thing. As for the young artists, it's not easy. While a lot of people might be out there criticizing, which constructive criticism isn't there's nothing wrong with it, because that's how you encourage people, and you give them pointers, and it's up to them if they feel like they can implement it in what they're doing, but I don't think it should be a case where them forget bash, because everybody had to start somewhere, even like an ALKALINE. Nobody not just, yes, you have people who are just naturally talented, but a lot of people have to get encouragement. They have to put in the work. They have to make mistakes, So I feel like I just want to big up all of the young artists them, because it's not easy as myself to go out there and perform in front of such a massive crowd, and you're trying to get your name out there, and whole heap of things probably got through your head at the time. So there's a room for improvement, of course. People, all of them can grow, and as I said, I'm just a start. So big up everybody, all of the young artists will go out there and do them thing, and just keep working, work at your craft. You never know, the sky is the limit or beyond. So just keep doing and see where it take you. Now for the other artists, you had, of course, veteran Macadaiman. You had new artists, of course, Skeng. Skeng is one of those artists where just yes, him new, but he has this major buzz right now, surrounding everything that he has going on, and so you can't say him a top artist right now. where he can be in the same conversation, for say big artists on the show, with a ALKALINE, with a Idonia, with a Macadamia, you know what I mean? People went there. He was one of the highlights, and people wanted to see him. And for Skeng, me say big up, bro, because you go there, you do it, and I'm sure you shocked a lot of people with your performance, because when they see the clip where you perform with the bands, but nobody knew what to expect, and I feel like that you executed it very well. You go out, you perform, you sang them, and it was well put together. It sounded good. You come on the stage, you had a lot of energy, and I'm really like that. And then you even use your set for bring on a couple artists that's around you, and you never have to do it, because you're a new artist yourself, but you still decide, so you want to share that space, that highlight with other people. And for that, that's a great look. It just shows that you're not all for yourself. It's like one team, one dream. And that kind of remind me like a ALKALINE. You don't leave out your family and your friends. It's just one team, unity, and I love that. So I have to big you up. I'm very, very, very proud of you, Skeng. Your performance was definitely up there. And who else? Idonia, veteran performer, go out there, a lot of energy, doing thing. Also use his set to bring on other artists. You had Posh, Morris, or Morrison, not sure if I get that right, but I think I'm Morris. She go out there, lyrical, bad, she do her thing, you know what I mean? And bring on a couple other artists. And so them go out and them do it. And it was a great performance. The only thing I wanted more of was some of Idonia's hits, girl songs that made it do. But I realized the show did kind of start late. It started a little bit late. So I realized that some of the performance at the time, the sets were cut. But the thing is, many people are trying to find different things to critique the show about, which that is fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinions. But the thing is, with a show like this, no matter who put it on, it does not matter. A show of this magnitude, there's always going to be hiccups and room for improvement. Things are going to happen. No matter how much you plan, you do this, things are just going to happen. And it's just one of those things. It's just how you respond to it, how you progress and continue with the show. That's what's going to leave a lasting impression. And so I say that to say this. Even though there may have been minor setbacks and hiccups, like for example, Intense last minute said he was not going to be there. People did look forward to Intense, but he said due to unforeseen circumstances, he wasn't going to be at the show. And that no mash up the show. It never mashed it up. They just had to plan around it and move forward. You had even Elephant Man, because when we realized the Alka go up on the stage, we said, wait, but Elephant Man performed. So then we find out later on he didn't he was at the event, but he just never performed. I don't know the full details on that, why. But as me say, the show never stopped. It kept going. People are remembering what happened on the stage, and that's a memory they're taking with them. And also 450 came out and doing thing. I think this was probably the biggest show he has ever done so far in his career, to my knowledge. He was not scheduled to be there, but because of I don't know if he was replacing Intense or it was always intended for him to be there, because he did perform at New Rules Miami, but on this show he was not booked officially, but him come out and him doing things. So may I say the show continue. It went on without a hitch. No, Macadamia left a lot of people speechless. She come out like she said, make a show said this big woman and always attack this and that about me. Make a show what a performer I am. And she put on a piece of show. Make a big up your damn self. I truly enjoyed their performance. You come out, you even incorporate like lyrics from Alkaline and Skeng, and it was just very enjoyable. And you brought up the guy on stage, you just work the stage, and you just show these young artists who were there. I don't know, some of them could have even take some pointers and start to emulate and implement things in a film career and their performance going forward. So I think that was a great look, and I am very happy. Now for my artist, Alkaline, as me say, I am so proud. Your performance was like, me not even know, I can't even figure out the word, because whatever word me choose, it not good enough. But you did that. I mean, you go out there, it was very mature. It was electrifying. It was engaging. You connect with the crowd. I was just watching in awe. Even though I had been up all day, the show did start a little bit late, as I mentioned, but me never had to go to my bed. Honestly, until me say Alkaline. Me not care. Me don't have to wait on it. And the people them, it just go for show you how loved this man is. The people them, I even have heard people are trying to say, oh, people only go for Sisking and people are left. No, left what? They stayed until I think 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning in Jamaica, waiting to see Alkaline, and people just based on of course you have a few naysayers which will not pay attention to them because them just want to criticize for criticize sake. Majority of the comments, people just them talk about the growth that them see. It was a mature performance, the right selection of songs, it was engaging, you did that, and so I'm very happy. I'm proud of everything that took place. New Rules Jamaica was a success, despite what anybody wants to say, because I don't care. It was everything, and I'm looking forward to see what this brand, this movement has in store, because I know say this, it's going all over the world, global. Me not ask, I tell you, look out for it. New Rules, Japan, Dubai, England, everywhere, okay? So once again, big up the team, the artists, promotion, everybody that was involved. Big up on yourself. This was such a success, and I'm very happy. Before my cut, I actually want to talk about an article I saw in the Jamaica Gleaner. They talked about new rules, and so I'm going to want to read the article before end this vlog. I'm not sure when I end the vlog, I'm going to remember some other stuff we may want to touch on, and but there's just so many different things, aspect to this event, and so I can't think of every single thing, but I'm going to read the article and then just leave that, because I thought it was a very, very well written article about new rules and everything. According to the Jamaica Gleaner, it says, new rules set by dancehall acts. Festival goers bring fences down for hotly anticipated event. Organizers to look at execution challenges and strength for future. Vuvu zealous blowing, phone lights high in the air, cameras flashing, and the voices of some of dancehall's leading acts echoing into the streets were the sights and sounds coming from the National Stadium last Saturday, as supporters of the genre came out in their numbers for Alkaline's New Rules Festival. The stage proceedings were tightly choreographed from start to finish, with up-and-coming acts as Sheridan, One Zone, Invasion, Pretty Pretty, Cacique, Marcy Chin, Stark Ashley, keeping everyone on their toes. Iwata, 450, Javilani also worked the audience. The official street fighter of dancehall, Marcy Chin, certainly came out with her guns, firing all the shots in the right directions with tracks like Gimme More, leaving her female fans begging for an encore. Equally as entertaining, Maka Diamond, who, like Marcy Chin, addressed criticism about their worthiness of the spotlight and about their relevance on a stage such as New Rules Festival. more than prove that her lyrical and performance abilities were not to be questioned. I'm so proud of myself, Macadamon told the Gleaner as she exited the stage. The hula hoop artist shared that her confidence and passion to perform cannot be broken by negative comments about her age and appearance. It being her first major performance in Jamaica since the lockdown, Macadamon said she wanted to remind the dancehall community of her star power. This she did in a stream of jaw-dropping freestyles, calling the names of young male trending acts, including the head turner for the night, into the mix. I think my determination is to be commended. The day I was called for this show, I knew I had to do it and make sure I do it to the best of my ability. Big up to ALKALINE and the Vendetta family that chose me to be one of the performers on the lineup. I couldn't disappoint, and I left the stage knowing I did not disappoint, she said. As the band changed over for the next performance, DJ Chiny Case kept the energy at a level that earned the applause of patrons who anxiously awaited the night's headliner. Filling their sets with appearances from other acts, Idonia, who invited stars on the rise like Posh, Morris, and Tanso, and Skeng, who brought Briscoe on stage to perform his popular single Code, both demonstrated showmanship that also warranted the applause of the audience. Skeng was truly a head turner for the night, revealing himself more and more after the tracks he performed. During the 20-minute performance, the protocol artist was one of the few entertainers who adhered to the no expletives rules and held the attention of the audience. ALKALINE's entrance was one of celebrity status. Want to hear that, people? At minutes to 3 a.m., the sound of laughter coming from the star of the show was heard, hinting that he was finally about to make his appearance. He was guided by security personnel and police officers from backstage to the center of the stage, but they immediately retreated and allowed the entertainer to take control. The performance was approximately 30 minutes, and he stuck to his guns, giving the festival goers the best of ALKALINE with hits City, Champion Boy, After All, Hostage, all while still not giving too much. Closer to the end of his set, the artist was pulled into the audience during an attempt to shake hands of a few female fans, but was swiftly helped back to the stage and was without injury. Expectations were high that all artists rostered for New Rules would deliver comprehensive sets, and the audience, in response, clung to the fences, all for a better view of the performers. In the end, security personnel were no match for general ticket holders who began clearing their own path into the VIP area from as early as the fourth act. In the aftermath, fences separating each section came down due to eager and strong festival goers. It is a situation organizers say that they had tried to lessen the likelihood of. We anticipated a huge turnout, and we tried to implement the necessary crowd control measures to mitigate that, said Ricardo Shazer Smith, ALKALINE's publicist and New Rules Festival co-production manager. Smith said the festival had hoped to utilize the large Stadium East complex for the concert, but was unable to do so because of construction currently taking place. Prior to the event execution, we had secured Stadium East for the 2020 staging, but due to COVID-19 and Independence Park renovations, the venue was no longer viable. We then had to relocate back to the car park. We wanted to execute in a bigger space that was accessible and would be affordable for the patrons, he said, adding that the team would look at the execution challenges and strength and use it as a guide for future executions. While the attendance figures have not been released, he said this staging was bigger than the last, declaring that history was created. Want to hear that, people? Bigger than 2017 New Rules. Okay? So more leaving you with that. As we say, successful show. Big up to everybody that was involved. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. What was your favorite performance, the highlights of the night, anything. Want to just keep it respectful. And if it's your first time here, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notification bell, and we're catching up on the next one.